guys, we're on a service call on a ring here on a 13 AJN 48 from 2013. It's 410A refrigerant. That don't look too bad, but what do you guys think about this head pressure? Yeah, I'd say there's something wrong there. I have my Hillmore temperature, dual temperature probe hooked up to the dryer. One here, and it's not the dryer. The dryer is running within 1 degree or a half a degree. So that's not the problem. It's a Mortex coil. We're gonna have to dig into this thing. Guys, that vacuum rolling. I didn't get the video I wanted to, but make a long story short, dryer's not plugged up. I took the Mortex coil apart. His piston was only off by 2 sizes. Calls for a 76. He put a 74. So while I had it disassembled, I didn't even have a 76 on the truck. The closest thing I had was a 78, so I put a 78. I took the piston out, I put the piston assembly back together, I blew this thing out with nitrogen. I blew the whole system out with nitrogen. And I mean, I blew it and blew it and blew it and blew it forever. I don't have any history on the unit. I mean, other than that, I can't really see what else is wrong with it. So I'm gonna let this thing suck a good long vacuum. Then I'm gonna release the charge that's left in it. And I'm gonna check the pressures again, but I don't promise anything. I don't even know if it's gonna do any good, to be honest with you. I hope it does. There's my nitrogen. I blew the crap out of it with nitrogen. You know, this is a rent house, and the tenant that lives here says ever since they moved here last year, it never did work right. The tenants that lived here before, nobody knows if it ever worked right for them either. So the only thing that I could conclude if this doesn't work is that there's something wrong with the compressor. So the vacuum's pulling down. I don't have my there's my Appion tool right there, but I don't have it hooked up because you can't put core removers on these valves right here. So it's pulling down. So I'm gonna go sit in the truck and cool off and let it continue to pull down. I'm gonna let it pump a long time, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, our unit is operational. We have the Sporlan tool hooked up. We've added about 1 pound of gas, a little over 1 pound. And as you can see there, that head pressure looks a hell of a lot better. The recommended superheat is 31. We're at 35, so we're within range. But I'm gonna try to drop it closer to 30 and 25. Like I said, I blew that line out with nitrogen really good for a long time. So I guess I blew out whatever restriction was in there. So, you know, that's all I could do. And I'm gonna finish charging it, and we'll see what the final numbers come to. All right, guys, I'm gonna call that good. That head pressure looks a lot better than what we saw at the beginning of the video. It's still, it is high, I guess, but it's like 90 degrees in that house. The superheat is bouncing between 30 and 29. The target was 31. I like the way that looks. So it's pulling good heat. We got locked out of the house somehow, and nobody's come to the door, but I do want to go in and see how it's performing. But I'm gonna call that good. We put almost 2 pounds of gas in it. So I guess whatever was in there, I blew it out with the nitrogen. That's all I can see. All right, guys, that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one.